Less than half of people removed from homeless camps accepted the offer for shelter last year. That news is coming as Seattle removed a squatters camp at an unoccupied home in Seattle's North End. Fox 13's Matt Markovich puts it all into context, what the new numbers mean for the city's effort to remove those camps. Matt?
Yeah, Matt, city estimates there are 1,000 people living unsheltered in downtown Seattle. This is one of those camps right here. And that, the city's had a lot of efforts, named efforts, to try and get people into shelters. You've had the navigation team. You currently have the HOPE team. You have the Regional Homeless Authority right now. And now and despite their efforts, people living in tents just don't seem to want to accept the offers of shelter. A Seattle Parks Department crew is removing a squatter's homeless camp from a home along Thornton Creek, a home the city bought for roughly $1 million for a flood control project. Just a handful of squatters were there when the crew arrived. At least one was referred to as shelter. And now there's new numbers that people removed from encampments. More than half of them are not accepting shelter. In 2021, the city's HOPE team referred 1,072 people to shelters, but only 512 enrolled and spent at least one night.
We can't force someone to accept the offer, but we're doing everything in our power to build relationships up until that point so that we have a better chance of getting them to say yes.
And that's frustrating news to Seattle City Council members.
That's what we're trying to measure, is how that number starts to decrease. And if we're not paying attention to it, if we are, tacitly ignoring it, we're not going to be able to solve that problem.
You've been here for 3 months?
Yeah, almost about 3 months, yeah.
We went to a camp in the heart of Seattle to see if anyone would accept offers of shelter or any help. What will it take for you to get off the street?
That's a tough question.
Are you afraid you're going to have to leave here?
Yeah, at some point, yeah.
Because this camp is blocking a sidewalk considered an obstacle, and lately those camps that are obstacles are being removed without warning. Do you think the city can get the homeless population down to 0 in 12 months?
Yeah, if they provide us housing, yeah.
The director of the Regional Homelessness Authority has said with a coordinated effort, the downtown Seattle street homeless population can reach 0 in 12 months. Do you think that they can get rid of everybody downtown and get them housing within a year?
No.
Oh, no, definitely not, because there are people who want to be out here.
The city continues to try and get people into shelters, while the Regional Homelessness Authority is ramping up to do the same thing with a peer navigator approach, claiming its approach is better at convincing people to accept shelter than the street.
So I'm here, Mayor, if you want to come give me a house.
And those campers I spoke with say lack of trust and broken promises of housing are the main reasons why they're staying on the street. And they're doubtful that the city will be able to remove all those people in downtown Seattle. Reporting live in downtown Seattle, Matt Markovich, Fox 13 News.